Their story begins in the grocery aisles of a Whole Foods in downtown San Jose. Alex recalls stacking avocados in the produce section when Vanessa came bopping down the wine aisle, talking with her friend and coworker, Katrina. He was drawn to her right away and said he could see every freckle on her face. And it was at that moment he knew he wanted to know who she was. The problem, you see, was Vanessa worked in the tap room, which was an entirely different department from produce. But if you know Alex, nothing stops him from following his heart. So he mustered up the courage and asked Vanessa how to start the process of transferring over to specialty. At the time, Vanessa kind of laughed it off because it was first and foremost a notoriously hard department to get into. And she was also a bit protective of inviting anyone into her little taproom clique. They were a tight group, and at first pass, Alex clearly didn't make the grade. However, he quickly won her trust with his vast wealth of beer knowledge, and he finally got his wish and started the train with Vanessa. At first, Vanessa talked a lot of shit to Alex, mainly because he talked so slowly and wore these really insane scarves. But after about a month of bullying him, she realized he was the funniest person she'd ever met. It was at that point the flame was lit. Vanessa told Katrina, quote, "Yo, I'm obsessed with Alex Bond." Alex told his friends Ramon, James, and Jasmine all about Vanessa and referred to her as Snow White. The two of them started hanging out as friends outside of work, going to breweries and tap rooms all around the Bay Area, sharing their love of beer and forging their connection. And it was through those adventures they became best friends. This is where their story takes an uncertain turn. Vanessa had already begun the process of getting her citizenship back in Canada. And for obvious reasons, this was not ideal, as it became abundantly clear there was something special building between them. The night before she left for Vancouver, Alex finally told Vanessa his true feelings towards her. He said, "I love you. It's always been you." And she got on that plane more confused than ever, realizing that moving back might have been a huge mistake. While they were apart, they texted and called every day. Their feelings for each other clearly weren't diminishing, so they decided to meet up halfway between San Jose and Vancouver in Portland, Oregon, to see if their connection was still as strong as they had hoped. Turns out, folks, it was stronger. And after that magical trip, they both knew they were meant to be together. I've seen your relationship continue to evolve. There have been so many trials for you both, individually and as a couple. And what impresses me the most is your willingness to overcome them together. You've sought forgiveness from one another when wrong, grown and learned from each other through these challenges, and that is what gives me such confidence in your future standing here in this moment. The two of you are about to embark on an incredible journey, committing your lives to selfless love and sacrifice. The best advice I can share with you is that every marriage goes through several marriages over time. People change, and life can be difficult. So be easy on one another as you continue to grow, not only as a couple, but as individuals. Alex, do you take Vanessa to be your wife through all of life's challenges and opportunities? Do you promise to be there when she needs you, keeping her sacred love and trust safe, and prioritizing your marriage above all else?
I do.
Vanessa, do you take Alex to be your husband through all of life's challenges and opportunities? Do you promise to be there when he needs you, keeping his sacred love and trust safe, and prioritizing your marriage above all else?
I do.
With this ring, I thee wed, and pledge my love to you, forever and always.
With this ring, I thee wed, and pledge my love to you, forever and always.
With the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.
I got to know Alex and Vanessa as Alex and Vanessa. I haven't known them before they were together. I met them when I started back at OG, and it was just after Vanessa had come back from Vancouver. And so for me, this is just the culmination of just 6-8 years of what feels right. It's like my whole knowing Alex and Vanessa has led up to this moment. And being that Joshua Tree was 4 years ago, I've been waiting about 4 years for this. Alex called me when I lived in LA and was like, hey, me and Vanessa are gonna come down and we wanna do a camping trip with you and Mickey. And then a little bit later, he let me know that at this trip is when he was gonna propose to Vanessa. Vanessa had no idea. I'll never forget the look on Vanessa's face. It was amazing. She was completely in shock. The sun was like going down. It was like one of the most beautiful moments I can remember.
They both light up when they get to nerd out about their passions. Sometimes I have no clue what they're talking about, but that's okay. Their joy and enthusiasm is what makes it special. The bond they have with one another is so strong and so deep-rooted. I believe the key to a true long-lasting relationship is friendship. Getting excited to share with one another and dive into new adventures. I hope this is something they both never lose and can return back to that foundation in challenging times. I'm so honored to be standing up here today with both of you and getting to witness your love firsthand. You both have already created a beautiful life together, and I'm so excited to see where your future goes. If I can leave you with one piece of advice, always return to your foundation. Life can be overwhelming and adulting is no joke, but find those moments for yourselves. Reflect, reset, come back to Yosemite. Breathe in the clean air and look each other in the eyes and remember why. So everyone, please raise your glass and repeat after me. To the groom. To the bride. From your sister, who is always by your side.